All right. And we're on.
Hey, welcome Hawks Nation. I'm here in the broadcast booth with Serge Manuel. My name is Walter Melanson, and we're ready for some Hawks hockey.
First game of the tournament for the Hawks. This will be the second one for the Capitals. Capitals came in last night and lost 6-5 to Kings County. So lots of scoring there.
I hear it was a really well-fought game. That would mean that the Hawks have the fresh legs here this morning at the Youth Print Center at the Island campus. We are at the beautiful Bell Center, just getting ready for the drop. So far, we know of one scratch from the Hawks. Bourgeois will be watching from the sidelines. He got an injury in practice the other night. The Hawks dumping in on the chase is Learmouth. Learmouth looking for Manuel. O'Connor finds Manuel back. Manuel taps it up and will go back. The Capitals trying to move it across. They do move it across the blue line. The Capitals applying pressure. Puck in front. O'Connor picks up his man. O'Connor now moving it through the neutral zone. O'Connor applying pressure. O'Connor stopped up by a Capital who kicks it ahead. Landry throwing it over to Arsenault. Arsenault taking a look, seeking options. He finds one. Almost in Furlong. With the chase is Matthews. Matthews and Furlong. And Arsenault keeping it in. Hawks trying to regroup for pressure. Arsenault now behind the net. In front goes Arsenault, the loose puck. And Landry will chase it in and keep it in, and he does. Hits a skate in front. That was Matthews' skate. Looks like the Capitals will get it out, and they do across ice. Arsenault moving into the neutral zone for the Hawks. Arsenault up to Scott. Scott just misses. Arsenault edges out his man, where Scott now will take it in for the Hawks. Scott finding the middle of the ice with the first shot dead on of the game. Nice shot by Scott. Great first shift.
Great first shift. You can see a little bit of jitters there at the start, but I think we're getting settled in and starting to play some hockey.
Yeah, it happens on these tournaments. You know, the guys have been driving. They're all up early this morning. Most have left town, I'm sure, around 8 o'clock. Theriault back to the point. Grenier finding Theriault again, trying to set up a little give and go. And the Caps will come out with it. Opportunity for the Caps, working it in the corner. Whalen defending. Whalen takes his man out with a nice clean hit. Melanson moving through the neutral zone. Melanson up to Theriault. Theriault and Melanson go to the net. Oh, and picking it up now looks to be Learmouth. Learmouth getting it close to the net as Theriault tries to get something going there. Back to the point is Whalen. Whalen shooting towards the net.
Oh, open net. Just missed it.
There was a little bit of an open net there, and he had to move quick, and he almost got it. Good pressure by the Hawks, just missing, and the net has come off. That was Theriault finding Melanson in front, and the net is off. That was another really good shift.
That was a really good sequence there. Missed a golden opportunity there, but keep playing like that. It's going to come in for sure.
100%. I think it was good for everyone to find the opportunity, and that looked to be right dead on. Here we go now. Off the face-off is Scott winning the face-off. O'Connor digging it back. He finds Arsenault at the point. Arsenault with the shot.
Oh, nice little deflection there.
Oh, nice try. Odd man rush building out here. And it doesn't work out as Manuel breaks that up and throws it ahead. Broken play there at the blue line. Arsenault back for the Hawks. Arsenault finds Pollock. Pollock across now to O'Connor. O'Connor almost chips it up to Scott. That was a beautiful little setup play. As the Caps regroup now. The Caps in the Hawk zone. Arsenault with possession over to O'Connor, who wasn't able to catch Arsenault's pass. Arsenault now looking for options as he moves it out. Arsenault doesn't have anyone. He'll throw it in, and the Hawks will change. Regrouping in their own. The Capitals moving it from blue line to center line as the Hawks regroup once again. Furlong moving it up to the boards in the neutral zone. Landry poking it ahead. Furlong will chip it. And that was and will be icing.
Again, some good action here. Clean hockey, going end to end.
I like they're seeking for fast break opportunities. I think that's what Furlong was trying to get going there. So that's good. The Hawks got to use their speed. It's definitely a strong point. Oh, staying in that area was Learmouth, and Learmouth comes out with it. Good for him. Over to Matthews. Matthews with the big shot. Matthews just missing.
Over the blocker side.
High blocker. The goalie did get a piece of it. It was a good blast. Matthews taking out his man behind the net. Good on Matthews. Learmouth applying pressure. Grenier back, finding Learmouth, who will turn. Learmouth trying to find some ice. He gets caught up by 91 for the Caps, who now moves it in, dumps it, and the Capitals will change. Giving time now to the Hawks for a breakout. Furlong was leaving the zone early there, and Landry didn't have an option. Now is the Caps. The Caps looking for it, and yes, they do it. They do it. And a little bit of a broken play there.
We got caught playing a little too lazy or sloppy. I don't know what you want to call it, but
I think it was a miscue, and you get it, I get it, and that happened high, and then high goes low, and that's okay. We're down one, but we're going to be able to regroup, focus back here on this, and really get hard on the stick on every little opportunity, because it's the little innocent-looking opportunity that ends up sometimes costing. The Hawks now fighting hard in the neutral zone, dumping it. Here's the Hawks with Melanson on the chase. The Capitals moving it side to side. Manuel will get in there. Chip it up. He did. He gets it deep. Terrio was waiting for something to happen there behind the net. And here we go now. Just moving it.
Nice little pick up.
Scott and offside.
Oh. Not sure on that one. I think Melanson did an excellent job there, kicking it up to himself, but offside.
Yeah, it was offside. I didn't see it. The play got broken up high there. Whalen poking it ahead now. The Capitals. Manuel, good takeout on his man, finishing his check. Whalen now against the boards. Ooh!
Oh,
front of the net.
Wow, got lucky there.
Yep. And an opportunity. Let's see Terrio light it up now with his speed. He's going to go. No, he looks for the pass.
Loses control there.
Loses control. Didn't work out. Turning it over now, the Caps, who will dump it. And that is Siliker throwing it into the corner. Arsenault with it. Arsenault looking for options. Finding Terrio. He will go cross ice. He finds his man in Melanson. Melanson throwing it in and setting up a change for the Hawks. Applying pressures, Learmouth. Landry gets it at the point. Landry, big shot, handled by the Capitals keeper. And Landry keeping it in once again as O'Connor chips it in. Hawks trying to regroup. Arsenault keeping it in, throwing it over to the other side where O'Connor will apply pressure. Landry keeping it in again. Not quite sure what they're going to call that.
I think the puck just went out, so I'm not sure where the face-off. Yeah,
I thought Landry kept it in, threw it up.
it was, but the puck went out of play. Like it hit a player. I think it hit the bench.
I totally missed that. Yeah, there's a lot of sticks on the bench there, and things happen. The Hawks win the draw. Keeping it in has been O'Connor. O'Connor throwing it over. Pressure will be Arsenault and Pulick. It's Arsenault. Pulick yielding, going towards the front of the net. There needs to be a Hawk there, and it will be O'Connor trying to apply pressure. Caps leaving the zone, moving freely through the neutral zone. Are the Caps? Big hit. Yes, Arsenault takes his man cleanly. Good play there by Arsenault. Learmouth was seeking Pulick, who was on the wrong side for that play to work, and clearly moving it over now are the Caps. The Caps with the big shot. Siliker kicks it out perfectly, and Arsenault is going to decide to move with it. Arsenault with it. Back to Pulick. Pulick avoiding the hit, throwing it up the middle. In comes Furlong. Furlong still with an opportunity. Coming in was Grenier with the hit. The Hawks did have an opportunity there. And the call is
icing.
icing. What do you think?
Some good pressure there by the Hawks. A little bit of life. A couple of good, nice hits. Gets them excited. But this is some fast-paced hockey here. Summerside is definitely stretching it.
Oh, the Hawks throwing it behind the net. It'll be Furlong going for it. Furlong going to apply pressure on the boards. He is there. Matthews looking to help. Scott now taking it deep himself, looking for options. There is no one for Scott. He had to throw it to the net. Hawks weren't able to get to the net quick enough. The Caps now trying to break out of their zone. They're unsuccessful. Whalen keeping the blue line solidly. Scott will apply pressure. Scott applying pressure. Scott with it down. Looking for his option again. Scott looking for help. Scott's finding Grenier. Grenier throwing in, looking for someone. They're not finding the two Hawk contributors. And so the Caps will regroup into the neutral zone. Grenier trying to get it out. Was unable. Now Furlong has an opportunity. Furlong moving in alone. Furlong and Matthews. Furlong behind the defender now. Coming in to keep it in is now fresh legs is Learmouth. Learmouth applying pressure for the Hawks. Going wide, now are the Caps. Going in the zone. Good direction for Siliker, throwing it in the corner. Manuel, and oh! The Caps had a scoring opportunity there. Melanson trying to edge it up the boards. Melanson does have it. He pokes it up. He finds his man. His man was Learmouth. Learmouth dumps it. He'll want Theriault to chase. Theriault going in. Pressure now. Learmouth trying to keep pressure. Learmouth was unable. Manuel trying to save from the odd man rush. Chipped it across. And there was a slight opportunity. Arsenault now moving with it. Arsenault looking. No options. Arsenault has to take it in. Arsenault will throw it in front. Beautiful. Centering pass across to Theriault. It almost developed. It was a nice try by the Hawks.
That'll be icing.
Another icing.
See if the Hawks can take advantage here. Face off down in the attacking zone.
The Capitals are facing pressure. You can tell by the amount of icing so far against the Capitals. And the Hawks continue to dominate faceoffs with Scott taking the faceoff, wins the faceoff, and Scott gets a
nice
shot
try.
up and over. But it was a good opportunity. Landry challenging now, coming back. Landry got beat on the inside, was unable to get a body on the defender. Here we go with Pollock trying to find wide, looking for options. There was none wide for him.
Again, this is a really fast pace.
It is a good pace.
It's Summerside stretching it. Hawks are good. Reno coming in fast also. So it's we'll see. There's going to be some hard fought 3 periods.
Hawks dominating the faceoff one-on-one with Pollock. Pollock gets behind his defender. Landry now going for the Hawks, looking for something to happen. Connor hit from behind after the play. The officials missed that. We've got a vantage point view, and we did see that. This was one of the first hits of the game that was questionable. As O'Connor got knocked to the ice, O'Connor still staying in the action. Big shot, Siliker handling it. Siliker looking for help from the Hawks to clear the zone. They were unable. Landry looks. Landry defends. Another broken play to the front of the net that could have been dangerous, and the Hawks do not get it out, and Siliker says enough of that.
Needed a face-off on that one. Needed a whistle because that was starting to look pretty bad for the Hawks.
Well, there was a one-on-one developing there behind. You saw it was Landry's side, and I think at one point he's thinking, do I kind of go get him? Do I cross, cut off that pass? And it did end up being a little bit close for it. Now, Furlong to Matthews. Will Matthews go wide? He does. Finds himself a shooting lane. Tries to find Furlong. Furlong was tied up. I think it was a good heads up there by Matthews trying to find and hope someone was open in the center of the ice. Neutral zone control by the Caps. The Caps going side to side, dumping and chasing. Out comes Siliker, Whalen. The Hawks were unable to clear the zone.
Oh.
And there you go in the unable part. You could see the most innocent developments that look innocent, and that's why I say, really, everything's the assignment, and every lost or missed assignment.
Capitals defender there had the open shot, takes it, hit a couple bodies in front, deflect. Siliker has no chance following that puck, and goes in the net. So again, puck's on net.
The Hawks, who dominate seams-wise momentum, are now down by 2 goals. Melanson trying to find the middle, was unable, had no help at the time. Now Landry going back, trying to find Terrio. Does not work out. Back, shooting again, was down to Siliker. And it looks like the Caps are just going to shoot, and hope for the best. Moving it through now is Scott. Scott looking for support. He's got Melanson behind him. Scott finding the front of the net to Terrio.
Nice
Good pass. Melanson goes back, and Scott goes back. Both together. Arsenault looking for help. He does try to find some.
This will be icing.
And icing, and I think, I'm not sure the lines are switching at the right time. You end up with some fresh legs combined with some not so fresh legs, and then people are longer and shorter, and it makes it tough sometimes. Let's see if the Hawks can win the draw, and they do. Throwing it in is the Hawks and Pollock. Pollock trying to apply pressure. He has help there. He has help by Learmouth. Learmouth is digging. Learmouth manual now will shoot from the point. The Capitals, no problem, go side to side. They find their man on the breakup formation. They throw it into the neutral zone. Manuel trying to handle it. The puck has ended up now in the Hawk zone. Missing a hit is Learmouth. Missing a hit, taking a hit. And if anything, it'll be both of them, or hopefully none of them, because it's after the whistle, and it really depends how the official wants to look at that.
I think that was.
I think he's okay with that. Oh.
No, I think he's good.
I think
it was just, I think Clearmouth might have just kind of let him know that, hey, what are you doing down there? Saying a little how you doing.
Yeah, I think Martin is definitely going to be asking the guys to be a bit more focused, probably, because hesitation. There were 3-4 key plays, and you could pick it up and say, oh my gosh, something could happen here. And I think that's the only thing he'll want, because they seem to be running at a good pace. They've got some shots. They've had some good plays. I think
the shuffling of the lines is a tough one, right? It's a tough one to pick up on and get used to your partner. So there's a little bit of switching around going on, and it's tough when you're shorthanded on players, right? So
yeah, it is tough too. You're right. Nonetheless, though, a stop and start's going to cut the distance versus a fly-by turn.
Absolutely.
And all you need to do is have one wrong fly-by to create the odd man situation. It's really like kind of being shorthanded.
Yep.
If you have a guy take himself out of the play at any one time,
yep,
that's what will happen. And I think Martin probably said, let's stay close, let's keep fighting, and let's keep going. Here we go. And the Hawks are fighting at the neutral zone. Back will be Grenier. Siliker will handle it. We'll throw it into the corner. Martin now digging it out, throwing it back. In it with help. There's a situation here, and Terrio was unable to use his one hand, and that was a broken opportunity. Again, that almost.
Oh, that was yeah.
Left his.
He's going to get called for head contact.
Was Scott? Is Scott getting called?
No, they are.
Okay.
The Capitals are. He went in there, hands flying towards the head.
Okay, I saw.
And the trailing official seen it. So.
Oh, good. And so Scott appears to be okay, and he's the one that got contact to the head.
Absolutely. Yep.
All right. Okay. Well.
So here we go. Right. Power play.
We've got the Hawks confidently moving the puck with 4-on-4. Oh! Trying to get the shot away. Almost does it. Little bit of miscommunication now. Is Terrio going to shoot? He
Just hits the legs.
And he almost got it between the legs, which was a good shot. He was setting up a screen.
Yep.
And it could have went
clock's
through,
not started.
I think it was the right thing to do. The clock is now started.
There we go.
And Melanson picks it up. It was a long pass. Melanson looking for help. Was unable to turn it over now. Martin will see Terrio. He does. Good play on him. Terrio unable to make it through the neutral zone. Martin's going to go. Martin will get it deep. Oh, and Terrio went offside, I think, perhaps by a couple steps.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think. So they've got all the opportunity. You've got guys like Martin. They will hit you like he did cross ice there. If you are set up and you're a legit option, these good Ds will find you. And that's what the Hawks have to keep doing is getting open, be an option. Make sure you're ready for that pass.
They just adjusted the clock there, so.
Oh, the Hawks win the draw again. Not able to throw it in was Matthews. Threw it to his defender. Now bringing it in now will be Arsenault. Arsenault looking for options. He could see Matthews. He does. And Matthews just
can't
missed
pick it up.
that. He just misses that. Nice try from Matthews. Landry now with an option.
Landry fans on it.
He needed to find someone, and he just couldn't.
Again, just step across that red line and just put it in, right?
Arsenault's going to move it up. He's looking for his option. His options are behind him. He will take it in now. His options.
Need to set it up here.
Arsenault's now Matthews in helping. Arsenault's still behind the net. Dropping back was Learmouth. Learmouth now at the point helping. Arsenault still in there. Gets a shot away. Oh, opportunity for the Hawks. Created by Arsenault. And back now is Landry looking for a nice long pass.
That was a nice pass.
Furlong. Let's see if Furlong can get it in. He does. Tries to get a shot away. Hits the defender in the side. And that could have cost. It didn't.
Just there we go. Dump it in deep. Got to chase it.
Chasing it now. Our Summerside. Picking it up. Getting organized.
Just taking their time. They got no pressure.
Moving. He's not moving. He's got no pressure. And finally he does throw it down.
That's the end of the power play. So back to even strength.
Back even straight. Whalen throwing it to Scott. Scott, I don't know if he got any type of piece of that. Right there was Scott turning. O'Connor was an option there too, and it was a nice try. They're finding guys, and that will pay when we start to pick up these passes.
Yeah, we got to pick up the passes.
You got to pick it up, and with it, that's going to create some great opportunities. In tough are the Hawks. Manuel back, trying to find O'Connor, who's against the boards. O'Connor now looking to regroup, is unable to find help, and it does leave the zone. O'Connor applying pressure. Whalen is back. Whalen taking a look, hitting Scott.
Can't find the loose puck.
The Caps applying pressure, taking it deep. Manuel taking his man. Manuel stuck on the boards. O'Connor now flying around, trying to. Oh, there's a rebound up high. Pull-up will leave the zone. And
Pull-up goes right for the Capitals.
The other guy. Here we go now. The Caps throw it up. And back will be Manuel. He sees O'Connor. And O'Connor's up on the boards. And O'Connor's going 1-to-1 here with the battle. O'Connor chips it up. He finds Scott. Scott finds O'Connor. O'Connor still with it. Getting knocked down in front was Pollock with the rebound, and there will be a penalty as the Hawks got something going there and almost had a scoring opportunity. A lot of good things happened on that play as the Hawks are starting to shift
keep your feet moving, move that puck, receive the pass is the key one right there, and then create some action. You're gonna get some reaction, get some penalties.
It's all going to start with one goal for the Hawks, and they just got to get it.
Can't keep it in.
Grenier couldn't keep it in, but he is back. He's got wheels. He's going to stop it. Good. Turns it over. Melanson now. Melanson looking for help. He finds Terrio. Terrio splitting the D and applying pressure for the Hawks. Learmouth into help. Learmouth and Terrio. Oh, and it makes it back to the blue. Martin almost able to handle it, keep it in, not quite. He will look to set up. He's looking now in neutral. He finds Terrio. Terrio finds Learmouth. Learmouth now will take it in. Learmouth looking for help. Learmouth throwing it to the net. It looked like that was the play, and that's at that point that's all he could do.
We gotta get bodies in front.
Yeah, or bodies outside of coverage, right? Terrio had coverage. Melanson had coverage. Learmouth had no choice but to throw that on the net, and it was a nice shot. Things can happen with those shots. Learmouth wins the draw. Terrio goes back to Martin. Martin, big shot over the net. Grenier on the other side will keep it in. Grenier dumping it. Grenier on the boards. Martin keeps it in. Good job on Martin. Tries to find.
Just tries to keep it in, but
keep it in, and there's no glass right there, and that's why it went over. And the Hawks will change. Yeah, they did have something cooking there, and it's going to just take a few things to stick, right?
Just need to try to move the puck on this power play and get it set up.
Oh, opportunity. Furlong tied up, unable to turn around. Dumping it will be
Summerside doing an excellent job this penalty kill.
Yeah. Oh, now with it is Matthews. Matthews and Furlong. Furlong behind it. Looking for it now. Landry cross to Arsenault. Looking for his guy. He finds Matthews. Matthews unable to group it up into the middle. Furlong just missed his pass. Was on his backhand. And again,
Summerside getting it out.
Capitals able.
Outside.
It's Furlong. Okay.
Again, Hawks are struggling. The Capitals are doing an excellent job penalty kill here. They're keeping the pressure, and they're fast on the puck.
Yeah, let's see it go now. Out. The Hawks, Landry looking for help. He finds it in Furlong, throws it up. Furlong now applying pressure. He's got Scott going in for it. Scott throws it in front. Knocked down by a cap. Scott still battling. Physical. Down in the corner is Scott. Furlong gets it back to Landry. Good work against the boards for Furlong. Oh, big save for the Caps. And unable to get it for the Hawks.
And we're back to even strength.
Even strength now. We have Arsenault behind the net, working it, passing it, finding Matthews, who does find Furlong, who could go. Will he go? Really depending on how long he's been out there, I suppose. Here he comes. He was unable to make it around that Cap defender. He does come make the hit. You get Furlong, Matthews. Matthews will throw it to Landry. No. He had the opportunity, and this could cost, and it will cost. And it will cost. I'm not. Yeah. So there was 1, 2, 3, just a few seconds where something needed to happen. And who's getting the penalty?
Matthews.
Yeah. Okay, that's what
just,
I saw.
you kind of alluded to it there just before there, Walter, where, tired legs, where he couldn't get that, Furlong couldn't get that breakaway gone, and then we stayed on a little bit long, and that's what happens, right? Tired legs is tough.
Well, it looked dangerous for the outlet. It was going to be Matthews to Landry. I think he did have time, but it would have happened to happen quick. And what happens is no one wants to throw it in the middle of the ice, and that can create 1 second hesitation. 1 second's a lot. Here we go, O'Connor. O'Connor dumps it in, and applying pressure will be Pollock. Pollock applying pressure behind, O'Connor helping. Learmouth moving around nicely, keeping it in. O'Connor and Learmouth. Pollock now joining in. Learmouth, O'Connor, Pollock. O'Connor wins it back to Whalen. Whalen trying to find some help into the corner. Here's Whalen. Down in the corner now, O'Connor. O'Connor picking up Learmouth in front. Opportunity for the Hawks.
Loose puck sitting there.
Loose puck. Whalen was hoping to join in the fun. He did pinch, but it just didn't work. Now, Manuel. He will get help by O'Connor. O'Connor will bring it back, try to regroup. He loses it. O'Connor trying to pick up for a block, unable. Manuel now playing chase behind. Whalen will decide to help. This leaves it. Oh, an open man! 1, 2, 3. There was 2 open men at the top of the slide.
Everybody, all the Hawks, we got caught and down in the attacking or defending zone, I guess. And you had 3 Capitals kind of sitting in front of the net all alone.
Well, we had 2 alone, but it wasn't like there was anyone really tied up, right? I think that was just, again, the Hawks playing decent hockey and just small little things.
Capitals are doing a good job of basically capitalizing, no pun intended, on the Hawks' mistakes.
Oh, that's all that's happened. That's all that's happened. There's not been any great plays any which way by the Caps. The plan might be to just try to take advantage and, as you say, capitalize on small errors, very small mistakes. Here we go now. As Matthews will move it up. Oh, no, that's Martin. Martin will try to get things going. Martin, cross-ice, beautiful pass to Terrio. And Melanson now has it behind the net. Getting tied up is Melanson, knocked to the ground. Who will go help? That's Scott getting tied up now. Scott finding Martin, who had a nice play cross-ice to Terrio. And not Melanson shoots just wide. I don't think he was trying to find the net. I think he was trying to find a tip from Terrio. Now going back will be Martin. Martin taking it around, trying to find Grenier, but really, yeah, okay, Melanson's going to tap it over, and he does. And now Grenier will move it. Grenier across. Beautiful pass, Grenier! Finding Scott. And so far, it's been the Hawks D's that have been able to get it tape to tape. Impressive. These goal. And that was a close call opportunity. And I think Arsenault will have to take it. And he will. Arsenault with a nice long shot handled by the Caps keeper. Back for pressure. Back checking was Learmouth. O'Connor trying to get it going with Furlong, who's turning on it. Was unable. O'Connor trying to look now. He finds help. Back to O'Connor from Learmouth. Good pass. O'Connor will go to the net. Oh, not quite there. Finding back is now to Landry. Landry, big shot, trying to find a deflection. Almost. Nice. Learmouth wasn't able to get it. It was off. It was far off. Landry has another opportunity to throw it towards the net. Gets it towards the net. And Furlong had a tipping opportunity and did make it to the net for the rebound. Good effort by Furlong.
Some good hockey from the Hawks. Getting some shots. Moving the puck around. We just can't seem to get it in that twine.
Okay. Tied up off the face-off were the Hawks. The Caps will take advantage. They will try to break out. It doesn't work. Arsenault's there to take it away. Pressure is Pollock back. He's got Learmouth with him. Learmouth on the boards. O'Connor trying to help out. Back to the D. Arsenault keeping the line. Tough blue play by Arsenault, keeping it in. The Hawks still applying pressure. The Caps will break out. The Caps regrouping. Arsenault will finish his check. Good job. That is one of the few finished checks that we've seen so far, and it was nice to see. It means a lot being able to do that. And Silver's going to cover it up as the Hawks spin around. There was a loose puck in front. The Caps unable to capitalize. Well, we've got 1:57 seconds in the second period. Lots of hockey left. I don't think the score shows truly what type of game this is.
No, absolutely not.
The Caps now applying pressure. Melanson trying to knock his man down. Melanson does have the puck. He will find. Tried to find Terrio. They're looking for a fast break, and it's just not working yet. Whalen looking, finding Terrio, finding Melanson. Takes the pass. Moving through is Melanson with the shot. And nice save by the Caps keeper. Melanson trying to find, I guess, weakness and
just get something on there.
Low trucker side.
You never know.
Yeah. Trying to get it going here. Now the Hawks. Caps win the draw. Pressure on the boards is Melanson and Scott. Keeping it in is Manuel. Manuel flicking it in. And Terrio will have a one-on-one man battle there, and Whalen will pick it up. And
Offside, I think.
Offside. Whalen was waiting for Terrio, but I guess just mistimed it, and he needed to get rid of it. So
Yep, and it's
a no-cost dump, really.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's see if the Hawks can win the draw. They do. Scott wins it, gets tied up though, and it goes the other way into the neutral zone. Hawks moving it. Melanson trying to get something happening with Scott and Terrio. Terrio moving. He had a foot on the blue line. Looks like Scott. Melanson went to change. Scott with pressure. Whalen now in. No one's covering Whalen.
Hard in front.
Oh, hard in front.
Well done by Whalen there.
And down about Whalen. There was a change. Yeah, there was. That was one of the best opportunities.
Yep, send it hard, low in front. Might hit a foot, skate, a stick. And then they crashed the net on the loose puck and had a great opportunity.
Really good. More of that, I think. If you can get a little bit more of that, that would look nice. Let's see what O'Connor does on the draw. The Hawks now looking to stop the Caps from breaking out. Applying pressure was Matthews. And a shot from, I think that was Martin.
Yep, shot from the point.
Good strong shot from the point.
Again, there was a little rebound there, so it just need to get somebody there. But
okay, O'Connor taking the draw for the Hawks. O'Connor winning the draw. Martin's in. Now Matthews noticing. Good. He's going to go cover back. Over there will be Furlong going for it, trying to find Grenier. And he does. Good job. Grenier trying to find someone low. The only chance there is now O'Connor. And yeah, Cap bangs into the net. Gets his stick all in there, knocks it off. And that will create a whistle. As the Hawks were looking to capitalize on a mistake there made by the Caps. O'Connor was going to get that loose puck. Okay, here we go now. O'Connor digging in for the draw. He's staying tough. O'Connor trying to get his... Oh! Pulled to the ground was Furlong. There won't be a call there. Back is Grenier. Grenier.
Grenier, nice try on a low shot.
Could create an opportunity. The Caps dump it in. Back will be Martin. Martin is back now. Furlong gets it. Furlong's alone on that side. He does find Martin, who is pitching in to help out.
You guys have access for use. Are you streaming the games?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll get
well, no, this is
just this game.
Yeah.
Get some access to good Wi-Fi.
No, I'm hotspotting.
That's not great at all.
I figured. Wicked. Thanks, dude.
Cheers. All right. Well, we had a visit from the broadcast booth. I think there's a lot of teams that are looking for an opportunity to stream. I know that
Maybe that'll be our fundraiser.
Yes, let's.
Right, we'll start charging per game.
Well,
$1,000 a game.
yeah, maybe. Maybe. But a lot of hockey left. This big period for the Hawks. For little
Just
tiny.
very small mistakes, very minute.
Things, and like we said, the Caps just capitalized. I don't think they've shown too much that they're much of a better hockey team.
I
think the
you know,
Hawks will own a few.
This
of their
is
mistakes.
like, and I know scoreboard is a scoreboard, but I mean it's I give them the 1-0, but I mean it's not a 3-goal game, not by
Definitely
any means.
not. But the Hawks can show resolve and climb back out of this. They still have an opportunity if they keep fighting. Throwing it in, that ended up being hard to handle. It was shot from almost the red line, and Siliker was there to stop it. And really, that has been a part of the formula for the Caps. Throw it in from anywhere and see what happens. Making it out now. Pollock pressuring for the Hawks. The Caps setting up. Arsenault will look for help. He finds it in O'Connor. O'Connor gets it nicely to Pollock. Pollock now looking for an opportunity. Pollock taking it into the side. Throwing it onto the side of the net was Pollock looking for some help. Keeping it in now is Landry. Big hit to keep it in. Landry still there with O'Connor. O'Connor on the boards, ends up behind the Capital. And lucky Learmouth was back. Learmouth trying to find Arsenault, who is in a position to help regroup, and Arsenault will have it as the caps change. Arsenault looking for Pollock. He finds him. Pollock was looking for Learmouth, and here we go now. Connor with the shot. Oh, just wide. Just wide as the Hawks tried to capitalize on that opportunity.
Oh, yeah. Going to the box on that one.
Go into the box. Another Hawks penalty. I did see the capital player offended, but I didn't see that was O'Connor hitting him.
Hit him
What's the
for
call gonna be?
hit from behind.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those, scenarios. The player put himself in trouble.
He did, yeah.
He turns his back.
Well, there's
but-
no malice on the side of O'Connor
No.
there, and it's really impossible to deal with those situations. Once you commit, you're like, you think it, you know it, and sure as heck, it did happen. The official was there. Okay, Terrio taking the draw. Terrio winning the draw, getting to Whalen. Whalen wasn't able to get it hard, high, or out. Now Terrio will. Terrio does get it down the ice. Pressure, one man in will be Melanson. Melanson now behind and regrouping back in their formation of penalty kill are the Hawks. Manuel keeping his man to the outside. Melanson pitching in. Melanson in position to block that shot. They do get away a shot though. Oh, they find top of the slot. There was a capital. There were two. One got tied up late. The other one was wide open. And the Capitals miss a one-timer across ice. Whalen tries to chip it out, and Terrio tries to chip it out. Terrio will block a shot and get it out. Good move on Terrio. Now, setting up are the Cats. They dump, and they chase. It will be Whalen on the boards. Whalen and Furlong have the
Need
opportunity.
a good dump here to get a change, or been out there a long time.
Whalen looking for help.
High and long.
And Whalen's able
to. There we go.
Yeah.
Good time for the Hawks to change here. Still 40 seconds in the penalty kill.
Caps now under pressure by Furlong. Reaching in. Good play from Furlong. Takes the turn. Takes himself out a bit. Matthews. Now Martin needing to help out. Martin. Yes. Nice hard structured shot. Down the ice. And Martin decides not to touch it. And they call it off.
Well, because Martin could have touched that puck.
He could have touched it, I guess.
He decided not to and made it obvious. And the refs aren't, so they're going to call you on that every time.
Yeah. So he wishes he had that back because he could have kept it, of course, into the neutral zone. And now the Hawks are defending. Leaving is Scott. He left, he curled, he turned. And the play's still live and no one sees.
I don't know what's going on. I thought somebody thought there was a penalty or something.
Something happened. Siliker left his net.
No, this is definitely
with the puck.
A broken play here and confusing.
I thought Siliker had it in his glove for a long
time. He did.
It needed to be low down.
But he thought that there was a penalty. I think he was skating to the bench.
Okay, now trying to get something going is Furlong. Trying for help is Scott. Scott turning, getting hit. Scott still applying pressure. Good pass by Scott, finding Arsenault. Arsenault with a tough angle. Got a good shot on. Landry wasn't able to get it. Back. And the Hawks try to regroup. There's Caps in the neutral zone. Furlong now with the puck. Furlong throwing it against the boards. The Caps now have it back. The Caps side to side. Caps finding it again, side to side, trying to leave their zone. Matthews applying pressure. Matthews trying to keep it in. The Caps, now it's offside. Applying pressure is Matthews. Learmouth trying to apply pressure. Caps are able to dump it. Arsenault behind the net for the Hawks. Arsenault with the puck. One Hawk makes it around. Now Learmouth will help. Learmouth finding O'Connor. O'Connor not able to grab it from Learmouth. Landry looking for something. He does find someone. There you go. Tape to tape. And he's got fresh legs. Let's see if he can go. Nice try. Trying to make it happen. Just couldn't get the puck in front enough to give it a go. Now the Caps regrouping. 6 minutes left. The Caps are now applying pressure.
Yeah, the last sequence there, the Hawks were a little disorganized, I guess we'll call it. So we'll take the whistle. We'll take the whistle, and I think that whole mix-up, I'm not sure what happened there,
that
but
helps, right? That was a little bit. Who knows what happened there? Here we go. Willing behind the net now. Willing battling. There is a Cap alone. He does try to center it. Emmanuel. Someone throws it back to the D. And if the view is unobstructed, you can count on Siliker from putting a glove on that, and he does. 6 minutes, 56 seconds, third period, down 3-0 at the Bell Center here on the beautiful campus of University of Prince Edward Island. Game 1 of the tournament for the Hawks. Still fighting are their Hawks, showing their resolve. Oh, just missing that. Nice for Whalen trying to find someone to get something going. His intended passer was Scott. Keeping it in now is Manuel on the boards, trying to keep it in. Back with Scott helping out. Good for Scott, throwing it in. Terrio doesn't notice. Terrio's got to come out. That will let the Caps come out easily, and they do. Getting the little hit is Melanson, knocking him off. Melanson finding wide. Terrio, who will want to go. And the get up and go has been what's killing the Hawks now. Melanson keeping it. Oh, it's a pass! Terrio
wasn't aware. But
he didn't know the puck was there. He was moving, I think, going to the
Whalen
net.
stepping in.
Yeah, he was going towards the net. Oh, Melanson with the rebound. That's another opportunity. Yeah.
Long overdue, but that, again, a broken play turns into a scoring chance.
It does.
But the Capitals goalie keeping that shutout.
You got wins the draw. Big win. Oh, in front was Furlong. Yep. And another opportunity. The Hawks
should be icing.
Break on that. They will regroup. They will try to close the gap. They just need everyone going at the right spot, right? And if one guy turns and goes at the wrong spot, it just opens it up for the Caps, who so far have been seeing every opening. Matthews with control against the boards, throws it around. Oh, was tied up with Furlong, who got it back. Nice pass by Furlong. Back will be Grenier. I think he'll win that race. Grenier does. Grenier with control, turning, finding Furlong. Furlong tapping it up. Helping is Learmouth. Matthews has a loose puck. He's alone. Matthews going for the shot. Oh, it's wide. Sorry, it wasn't wide. It was. He went wide. He did get a shot away.
He was able to get a shot away.
It was a good play, and the Cap keeper kind of moved over towards him and was able to put a pad on it. Good try by Matthews. Matthews. Learmouth. Matthews. Applying pressure. Learmouth. Learmouth keeping it in. Matthews trying to help out. Matthews ends up behind his defender. Martin is there to help. Learmouth behind him now coming in as Martin throws it in. There's a Cap on the ground. Learmouth trying to take advantage of that. Furlong ends up behind. Just behind. Was hoping to be able to lift a stick, and Martin moving back. Now it will be Furlong by himself. Looking to get something going. Furlong going to the middle. Furlong.
Oh, tripped up. No
tripped
call.
Up.
Wow.
It's just too bad that the Hawks didn't get a break on that, because whether that was malice or intent.
Oh, and again, a late hit.
Whether that was malice or intent. Both arms are here now.
Yeah.
And both officials had their back turned on the last play. As I looked, they both decided to pivot and turn. And now you see Arsenal looking for Scott or Pollock. And we couldn't get either of them to look at them. You saw their numbers.
See if they got the same call. But there's definitely one penalty for Capitals.
Yeah.
Late hit.
Yeah. We will see where the face-off is too.